Hey guys, welcome back to another Get Ready with Juanita. Decided to have some fun again today, and I'm got some new products to me on my face. Just testing out some new products, that's come in from Yes Style, and then other brands as well, like Day Day Signature. I use the Golden Tides palette today, and another beautiful palette from Day Day Signature. Yeah, so if you guys would like to see how things went, please keep watching. Hey guys. So today I started off by priming my face with Charlotte Tilbury moisturizer. And then over that, I went with the e.l.f. Thirst Burst drops and I let that all sink in nicely. I actually started off with eye patches as well, just because I've had some puffiness under my eyes lately, just sleeping a little bit rough. And I also did my foundation, and I used the Fenty foundation in shade 150. I'm a light neutral. And I also did my eyebrows, and I used my Refy brow sculpt. I used the Unleashia micro brow pencil, and I used my Build-A-Brow from Maybelline to fill in the brows. So that's sort of where I'm at. And I was just about to, you know, start just sort of getting on some of the other products. So I'm going to start with the Physicians Formula Cream Bronzer. I'm just going to put some of this on first. So I feel like I haven't used it in a while. So this here is a brush that I got from Tarte. Oh, I love the way this bronzer smells. Oh, it's coconutty, but so some people won't like that, but I don't mind the coconut. Anything fruity or food like that don't bother me. And it also fades away. It's not like you can smell your face back there. So it don't bother me that much, but for some people it will, and I'm not making light of that because I know some scents bother me too. Usually they're floral ones though. Oh, floral scents are brutal. Okay, for me. I have to finish the sentence for me. Oh my. Okay, guys. So, liking that. And I think too, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of my blush from this as well. Let me see. I'll use, wait now, which one do I have? Yeah, I'll just use, I'm going to use this, this here is for cream blush. I'm just going to apply. I like a little bit of cream blush down. And then I usually set it with a powder and a powdered blush of the same color. And my blush usually don't wear out. I think sometimes what bothers me is that I spread my blush a little bit too far, but that depends on the brush I'm using. Lovely. Okay. I sort of don't want to do my nose until I have the concealer on. All right, guys. So I think the next thing I'm going to tackle are my eyes. So let's do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is pick out, this is the palette. I'm going to use a new palette today. Ooh, it's new to me. I haven't used it yet. It's brand new. And I'm like, oh, I just got to get into this. This is so pretty. So there you go. I'm going to get into this palette today. All right. So the question is sort of what color story, we're finally into February, getting close to romantic evening. I like that though today that They do anti-Valentine's Day too. When I was younger, I would have loved that. Absolutely. I say that, but that wasn't that long ago. I was single either. Because I spent most of my life single actually. And me and my partner, we only got together about 10 years ago. So, wow, it's been that long already. That's pretty cool though. He's a good guy. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the primer, eyeshadow primer from P. Louise on my eyes. And you're not supposed to rub this in. You're supposed to tap it in. And I think I put too much on one eye. I got enough here for two. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm just going to get a better brush. Not really liking the application there. There we go. So I have my eye base on, and I'm going to create a look with this palette. So the question is what way do I want to go? Oh my goodness. So I just swiped this shade here, and that's a multi-chrome. That is so beautiful. Oh, and look at that blue, guys. And that orange. Oh, I think I'm in love. I'm in love with this palette. So this one's from Day Day Signature. So where am I going to go with this, though, is the question. I think I'm going to start off, well, with the pink. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go in with this brush. That is such a pretty pink, guys. Wow. Okay. I'm liking that so far. I'm just going to give my brush a wipe here. I think, oh, that is so beautiful. I think I'm going to do a little bit of this yellow too, guys. I have to bring it in somewhere because that is pretty. So I'm just going to bring it right here. That is so pretty. And then I'm going to go under the eye with this yellow as well. That's sort of cool because when the yellow mixed with the pink a bit, it turned it a little tiny bit orange. So that's pretty cool. All right, guys. And then I think what I'm going to do is just touch that pink just right on that outer edge. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do, I need to darken the outer corner. So I'm going to go in with this brown here, and I'm just going to use a little bit of it just to deepen up the outer corner. Perfect. All right, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do, I want to create a bit of a faux liner, and I'm just going to actually go into the same deep shade right here. I'm going to pick that up on my little angled brush. All right, and then I'm going to smudge that out. I've got a little smudger brush here. It's not my favorite one. My favorite ones are from Refy, but it'll work. Okay, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do is I want to put on some shimmer primer from NYX. Uh-oh, I did my bad thing again, guys. I did the under eye makeup and I didn't put on my concealer yet. So I'm just going to have to make it work now because I ain't going back. It's not the right order, but it'll do just because I'm not doing much today. Apparently a storm is supposed to hit us later on, so that's okay though. It's normal in Canada this time of the year. So now the question is what? Oh, that is so beautiful. Or this one. I think I'm going to have to go with this one. Ah. So I'm going to use this shimmer here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. I'm just going to take my packer brush here. That is such a pretty shimmer, guys. Whoa. I'm telling you, Day Day Signature has such beautiful eyeshadow palettes. Wow, I'm like really loving this right now. I'm just going to dip back into that beautiful little dark shade and I'm going to just tap it where the two meet. And it's going to do some blending just so that it's more of a transition right here. And I don't have a transition shimmer, so we'll just blend it the best we can. I do not mind at all. Yeah, that looks great. Lovely. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. I tell you, the more I use Day Day Signature palettes, the more I'm just falling in love. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. I am going to dip into my e.l.f. contour palette and I'm just going to use the highlighter and I'm going to highlight the top of my brow bone just right there. All these little fine touches do make a difference. And then a little bit right here. Now I feel a bit sad because I didn't put on my my concealer yet. So let's do that now. So I'm going to use a new concealer to me. I'm using the Peripera, and this is a K-Beauty. As far as I know, because I do go into Korean makeup, and I'm finding some of it's actually from China and not all from Korea. But anyway, that's just my bad. And I just want to try this out. Because when I initially put it on, I was pleasantly surprised. And you need so little of this product. And when it comes to more mature skin, the least amount of concealer you can use is where you should go, just because, well, for me, like with my wrinkles and fine lines and all that stuff, the more product you put in the wrinkles, the more it's going to gather and actually accentuate them. So I try to use thinner products. Wow, this is again very thin feeling. Wow. Wow, that is so pretty. And this one's quite brightening for my face, in which I really needed a brightness in the center of my face, so I don't mind that. So it's a little bit light, but I don't mind it. Now, of course, I'm going to have to see how it wears. And not only that, like even now, like, is this going to look really bad and dry on my eyes? Sort of what I've got to see. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is contour my nose and bring some color back into my face. Okay, and then I'm just going to take the highlighter and just use that little bit of highlighter right down the middle of my nose and do like an exclamation point. I'm just going to use my finger to blend that in a bit just because there was a bit of powder on there. There we go. All right, guys, so the next thing I'm going to do is go in with my setting powder, and I'm going to use the pink one today just because I've got a lot of pink on. And this is from Morphe. I'm just going to have a closer look at how it... Man, they have some nice coverage. Holy cow. Okay. It's looking good so far. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is go in with my new CoverGirl bronzer. And I've been using this one for a little while now, and it's really pretty, guys. Not a little while. It's not been that long, but it's really pretty. I feel like I got the wrong brush, though. No. Pretty. Okay. And then I'm going to go into a blush, and I'm going to go into my Huda Beauty blush. These colors are stunning. And what will I use today? This one looks really good compared to what I'm wearing. So let's do that one. There we go. Lovely. All right, guys. And another thing that I'd like to use too today is a highlighter. And I'm going to go into my new e.l.f. highlighter. Just because I'm still sort of testing this product. I gotta say, so far, I really do like it. It gives a very subtle sheen, and I like that. Just bring it down some other places too, just to add some sheen back into my face. Okay, perfect. All right. Now I'm going to go in with my finishing powder, and I'm going to, of course, use my Charlotte Tilbury. I can't believe how the last little bit here is hanging on forever. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so I'm just going to do some finishing powder. And then on the outskirts, I will go in with my Morphe, and this is going to give me some luminosity on the outskirts of my face because it has a very pearlescent glow. And I need some life brought back into my face because where it's dry and... Next, I'm going to go in with my Milk Hydro Grip. I've been enjoying this. I've had no issues with it. My face did feel a little bit dry, so this will bring it all back around, and it melts everything together too, which is really nice. So guys, at this point, I'm just going to go off screen, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. All right, I'm back, guys, and I have my makeup complete. So for my mascara today, on this eye here, I use the Colossal Bubble Mascara from Maybelline. And this eye, I use my Maybelline, or my Panorama Mascara from L'Oreal. And I just sort of wanted to have a look at the difference between the two. For my lips, I use the Romand Lip Liner. And over that, I went in with the Coral Haze Lip Plumper. And yeah, so that's how I got my makeup done. Now, did it dry down? Let's see. Oh, I'm pleasantly surprised. It's not moving that much. So it did stay. I'm really surprised because it was so emollient. But I keep getting surprised by these fabulous products from Yes Style, including the I'm really liking this concealer as well. And yeah, so it's not emphasizing too much other than what's there, but I can't help that I have some wrinklies, and not the end of the world, right? But yeah, it looks great so far. And what's amazing, guys, is just how light it feels. Like, wow, it feels so light on the skin. So anyway, guys, I had so much fun with the Golden Tides palette today from Day Day Signature. What a beautiful, stunning color story. Now that I've got a taste of it, I'm going to have to definitely play with this one more because it is so gorgeous. So listen, guys, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. You know, I've been doing good. I've been at this for almost a year, not a year yet, but almost a year. And I've been really enjoying myself, having lots of fun and learning as I go. So that's awesome. And if you like today's content, give my video a like and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Did you guys enjoy the look? Did you see anything that you were a bit curious about? Seeing how some of these products actually came from Yes Style, so it's Asian beauty. Anyway, I gotta say I'm feeling good and I'm ready for my day, and I wish all of you guys a good day too. Bye.